Hi, my name is Jay Oza. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so they can give winning, high stakes speeches, whether it's one on one in a job interview, or in front of a small group at a business meeting, or in front of a large group at a conference. Today, I want to focus on an interview tip. This tip applies to your first face to face interaction with the hiring manager. I'm assuming that you already have spoken to the hiring manager by phone and there is a mutual interest to proceed further. What do? He invites you to come visit him. Do you go to his office? Most people do that. I say don't do that. Instead, ask the manager to meet you at an informal site, off hours. Could be early in the morning or could be after work. I prefer you do it early in the morning at a breakfast place and meet with the manager for about 45 minutes to an hour. The reason for this is very simple. You want to take the hiring manager away from his comfort zone. Also, you don't want him to be distracted with other things. At the same time, if you go to his office first time, you're at a disadvantage. It's no different than a college football team playing an away game. It's hard to win an away game, even if you're favorite. So try to avoid that if you can. Bring it up, saying, listen, before we actually have a formal, let's have an informal. And I think this way you can check out the place, get familiar with it, what they have to offer, whether it's a breakfast place, know what kind of coffee they serve. You have much more control of that environment. And since it's neutral, the manager isn't going to suspect anything, like you already have scoped out the place. But it's something you have to think about. A lot of people just ignore that and they appear at a job interview at the location. I've done it in the past, and believe me, you're at a disadvantage because they can cut the meeting short. This way, you look like you're in control. You are controlling the process. Don't ever let the employer control the process. If they're controlling the process, then you're at a disadvantage. Your chances are not that good of getting the job. You got to show them that you're actually doing the job. The best way to do it is after the phone call, have an informal face to face where you can decide how accommodating the manager is, whether you can have a conversation that you're comfortable with. Because if you can't talk to him in informal manner, if you go into a formal setting, then you don't know whether you can work with this manager. So I would start with informal. If that goes well, then certainly go and meet people, other members of the team, formally at the site. I believe if you do that, you will be in a much better position to get a read on whether there is a mutual fit here. So give this a shot and let me know how it goes because I have seen this work and I have seen it fail when the person that I had coached did not do that. They went to the site and they lost control. And you don't want to lose control when you're looking for a job. That is something you own. Never, never abandon control of the interview process. And I'm 100% positive if you control the process, you're going to come across as a much more attractive candidate and likely to get the job. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching, and good